Getting close to game time in South Florida. It's the Cubs and the Marlins. Next. On a humid night for baseball, MLB The Show welcomes you to the Sunshine State. Miami, Florida, the site for this edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we wrap up this short two-game series as it'll be the Chicago Cubs taking on the Florida Marlins. And hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here, set to bring you what should be an entertaining ball game. Major League veterans Dave Campbell and Eric Harris will join me in a moment. But first, let's say we check out our starting lineup. It's presented by State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. They'll square off against a young pitcher who already has a no-hitter to his credit, right-hander Anibal Sanchez. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Starlin Castro makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Comes back with a fastball, but this one's by him for strike one. Temperature reading an even 80 degrees at first pitch tonight. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. To his left, he's got it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. Our umpires for tonight's ball game: Chuck Price handles the balls and strikes. Clyde Washington's at first. Earl Hendricks will handle second, and the crew chief Mac Harvey is at third. Marlon Byrd will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Guerrero has a long run, but he takes charge for out number 2.
Well, Matty, 2 up, 2 down. He's looking for a 1-2-3 first inning.
So the first 2 are retired here for Aramis Ramirez. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Yeah, he starts him out with a nice breaking ball there. That's all about putting a guy back on his heels to begin the at-bat.
Fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
And whether this had intent or not, this is not something you want to get into a habit of doing. He's going to have 3 or 4 more at-bats in this game, and he's going to remember this. You can believe that.
Carlos Pena will stand in. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, when you're dealing with a tight zone, I mean, you've got the luxury of maybe holding off if you're not totally sold on location.
One 0 on the way. Now it's 2-0. Fouled straight back. Got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
And after challenging him up with the last fastball, that's a perfect spot for the follow-up, right at the knees.
And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. Starting lineup for the Marlins looks like this. Again, courtesy of State Farm. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Getting ready there, you see Chris Coughlin as he'll start things out here in the home first. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And pretty obvious that he didn't care for that call too much. You can see the look of disgust there.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that'll serve a useful purpose if you can go after the outside corner low and away now.
Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. Aramis has got it. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Well, this is going to go as an infield hit, but he just about made a spectacular play. Watch him lay out for it, but he probably had more time than he thought, and the ball just gets away from him as he goes to throw it.
Omar Infante will take his first cuts now. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Right there for strike one.
Yeah, and when you get strike one on the corner, you can expand that strike zone right away.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1.
And an off-speed pitch, low and in. That would have been a perfect count and perfect pitch to run on.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul down near third. Grounded foul. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
And that was a very good sequence on the mound, as we'll run you through it on show track. And as the dots come up, the pattern will become pretty obvious. Everything's down around the knees or lower. Rarely will you get hurt if you work in that area of the strike zone.
Vladimir Guerrero will get his first cuts here. On the ground for Castro. This could be two. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly, so it's runners at first and second now with one man out.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Ronnie Belliard will stand in hoping to turn things around from the loss last night. He was 0 for 4 in that ball game. And a ball 1-0.
They've got an opening here, so this is where you can really jump on a guy out there before he's settled in.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
And he might be squeezing that slider a little too hard. These past couple have not been where he wants them.
First and second now, one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1.
Boy, when you're a middle-of-the-lineup guy and you get a good one to hit 2-0, you got to turn it loose.
Fouled back. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. And that will miss. 3-2. And now manager Dave Campbell, where do you go from here?
Well, I think you now start looking at something off speed. I don't think they'll want to be challenging him with the hard stuff.
Logan Morrison is on deck. Swing hard liner to left center. Soriano comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
And this could have been big trouble here, but this carries out there far enough to find an outfielder's glove. And that means that both runners who were smartly not running on contact were forced to retreat.
Logan Morrison will take his cuts now. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
Good chance for him to strand a couple of runners here. Got a few pitches to work with.
And this is fouled straight back. Ready with another 0-2. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
And that's already 21 pitches here in the first inning. Not a good number this early.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Florida first. We've played an inning in South Florida. No score here on the show. Tyler Colvin leads things off now in the top half of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
And he's got that thing moving pretty good here in the first few innings.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. And there's out number 1.
And definitely some words exchanged on the way back to the dugout. Most likely stemming from that brushback on the pitch before.
Alfonso Soriano will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night. swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Helms is there to put it away, and the free-swinging Soriano gone on one pitch.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Blake DeWitt to step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. First pitch coming. In there for strike one.
Yeah, and that fastball showing plenty of life to it in these first couple of innings.
And this ball will be chopped foul. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
And that's a good location coming back at his body there.
Now a ball lined to the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Wes Helms digs in at the plate. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Now the 1-0 pitch. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
I'm surprised he didn't take a whack at that one.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The pitch. Fouled back. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
And he likes to put that thought in your mind that he's not afraid to come in with the hard stuff.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
And this is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
John Baker will be the batter. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Wow, and you can bet he was saving that pitch. Good job to lay off.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, he's determined to get him to chase that slider sooner or later.
Strike 3 call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
And from up here, we'll see if this pitch catches the corner or not. And yes, sir, it does indeed clip that outer edge. That's a good call.
Osvaldo Martinez will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw on to Pena at first, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We'll move to the third with no score. Giovanni Soto is ready to go here as we begin the third. Ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Hit softly to the right side. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Randy Wells will stand in for the first time here. First pitch to him. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
And it's no wonder he's set down 7 in a row. He's getting all sorts of guys to fish out of the zone.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now here's the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
And that pitch up there, it looked so inviting, but very difficult to get on top of.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And that's a good two-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
Here it comes. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Taken by Infante. On to first, and Sanchez has got it working now. There are two away. Starlin Castro will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And he'll take a first pitch strike here, maybe buy his pitcher a moment or two. It's 0-1.
And that's a simple little courtesy there at the plate. It goes a long way showing your pitcher that I've got your back.
Down and away, ball one. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And he is just in complete control out there.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Ready with another 2-2. And that should have been called strike three, but it's low apparently. Second life now, and it's full 3-2.
I bet he was looking for something else. He's lucky that wasn't called strike three.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Anibal Sanchez will get his first shot at it here. This is fouled off to the left.
Nope, that's foul.
And now a pitch on the way. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
In the air to right center. And Colvin will take care of this one for the first out. Chris Coughlin will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First offering on the way. And a fairly generous strike call there on a pitch that looked off the plate. It's strike 1.
Might have had a gripe there. That looked to be off the corner.
Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the 3rd.
Omar Infante will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first offering. Too high, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Florida down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Marlon Byrd will dig in, 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And he is going to have extra bases to start the fourth. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Finally into the hit column with a two-base hit to start the fourth. Now they need to work on getting him into the run column as well.
Aramis Ramirez will try it again, a bit sore this time. He was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
And now we'll see how he responds to working in the stretch for the first time. That's a good start there.
And a ball and a strike now to Aramis as that pitch misses. And there's ball two now.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike one by missing with two straight.
All right, let's hold up.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Carlos Pena will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And after 3 fairly painless innings, he's had to throw a lot of pitches here in the 4th.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
And I know they don't want to flirt with another one up in the zone here.
Good change of speeds, but he lays off 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Pena. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
And now with 2 strikes, he won't worry about trying to get a ground ball. He will definitely be gunning for the strikeout.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
If you're going to try to get that guy to fish for a curveball down there, you better make sure you can keep it in front of you.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Infante for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well, it's not the kind of run you're going to celebrate because it'll cost you 2 outs to get it. But at least you do get that first run on the scoreboard, so it's a start.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
And sometimes mixing it up means going right back to the same pitch and the same location. Hitters often think you'll be trying something different.
Now the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. I'm not sure, A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
And he's going to get a second life here. That should have been strike 3.
lined up the middle. And that's a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he took him all the way to 3-2, and he knows he's got to throw a strike because he doesn't want to walk him, so he just sits on this one and drives it for 2 bases.
Man at second here with 2 away, and standing in is the dangerous Alfonso Soriano. Swinging a ground ball to first. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. And there you see the latest scores from the NL here on a Thursday night, brought to us by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Vladimir Guerrero will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
And now you've got the 3, 4, and 5 guys due here to start the 4th. So hopefully they're set up for some kind of a breakthrough against this guy.
And he misses again, 2-0.
And if you miss, you want to miss inside. Don't make a mistake belt high out over the plate.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike, 2-1.
Yeah, and 2-0, even if he had a green light, that's one he should go ahead and let go by. That was in a tough spot.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1.
And like most guys, the further ahead in the count he gets, the more dangerous he becomes. He'll lock in a zone now and hurt you if he guesses right.
And Vlad swings and hits this one on the ground to short. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Ronnie Belliard will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Here's another first pitch strike, and he's just running roughshod right through this lineup.
Well, they just have not put up much of a fight. I totally agree. He's had his way out there from the word go.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Pitch on the way. That misses 1-2.
And a quick check of the pitch count here. That's 53 now through only 3 1/3.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now here's a swing and another chance out there at shortstop. A dive, but it's by him for a base hit.
And they're finally able to reach him for another base runner here, as he had set down 9 in a row until that last base hit.
Logan Morrison will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Matty wanted to pull that thing, but the fastball got in on him too quickly.
From the belt, the pitch. Using the fastball exclusively here, it's 0-2.
And one thing you can say about him on the mound, he certainly has been the aggressor in this at-bat, coming right after him.
Oh, 2 pitches swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore, it is Bird now as he's got it for out number 2. So 2 men are gone here in the Florida 4th, and standing in is the first baseman, Wes Helms. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. And a waste pitch there, 1-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Lays off, 2-2 now.
And now an important pitch here, because if you go 3-2, that's going to activate the runner.
Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Marlins lead 1. They still trail 1-0. Blake DeWitt will start off the inning here for the Cubs, to be followed next by Giovanni Soto. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. Here's the pitch. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And I think he just turned and said, "Are you kidding me?"
Fouled straight back. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Giovanni Soto will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
And you definitely don't want to hit the number 8 hitter with the pitcher on deck. You'd rather he not hit in a sacrifice situation.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike two. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That's a good time to throw that spinner. Make him fish for something.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and hit on the ground at third. And a diving effort, but this will just tip off his glove, and that's a base hit. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily. Randy Wells will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First pitch coming now from Sanchez. And they elect to have the pitcher bunt with one gun as he puts this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Good execution there as the sacrifice works that time. Now let's see if they can make it pay off.
Starlin Castro will dig in. 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. On the ground down the first base line. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Cubs are on top, 1-0. John Baker will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Now a swing, and this is on the ground for DeWitt at second base. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Osvaldo Martinez will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
And really, both of these starters are just dominating out there right now.
One out, nobody on. Now here it comes. Grounded foul. Still 2 strikes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. In the air now to straightaway right field. And no problem out there for Colvin, and there are 2 away now.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Anibal Sanchez will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Starts him out with a fastball too low for ball 1. And he takes a cold strike one.
One strike.
Two out, nobody on. 1-1 on the way. In for strike two.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Now a fastball hit on the ground towards second. There to take it is DeWitt. And a low throw to first, but Pena's able to dig it out. A fine play that time, and the side is retired. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless through 5. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Cubs 1 and the Marlins nothing. Marlon Byrd will get things started here in the top of inning number 6. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. Marlon Byrd, a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
You want to talk about instant offense? How about the first pitch of the inning? He's just hoping to get ahead here with a first pitch strike, but now all of a sudden, he's got a guy circling the bases.
Ramos Ramirez will dig in. He singled his last time around. And he committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
And he hasn't faced a whole lot of adversity on the mound so far. Let's see how that home run affects him.
And here's a very close pitch up around the letters. Looked good, but it's a ball 1-1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. There to take it in is Coughlin, and there's your first out.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning to this point in the contest. And you can see he had troubles in that 4th inning, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
Carlos Pena will dig in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now a hard liner toward short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Well, only 3 strikeouts for him in the ball game, but when you've got that slow stuff, keeping guys off balance, you don't need to rely on strikeouts.
Tyler Colvin will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch on the way. Now a swing as he shoots this one over to first. On to first with it is Helms to end the inning. Cubs get one thanks to this swing by Marlon Byrd. Bottom of the sixth coming up. It's now 2-0 Chicago. Chris Coghlan steps in now. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike two.
And all this good work on the mound so far can be undone with one bad inning. So focus needs to be sharp right here.
And this is hit well towards the hole. He's got it. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece.
Well, they just can't buy a break in this game. It's bad enough being shut out, but when the defense is robbing base hits from you left and right, it's about time to wave the white flag.
Leadoff man retired for Omar Infante. And here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Colvin is over to his right as he puts this one away, 2 down.
And here in these middle innings, they just haven't been able to get anything going against him out there. And that's 7 in a row now. He's set down here in the 4th, 5th, and 6th.
So the first 2 are set down in the inning, and it'll be up to Vlad to keep it going. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. And it bounces around down there now. And he is in the second with a 2-out double.
And this is when you know the stars are lined up in your favor as a hitter. I mean, look how bunched up he was on that swing, yet he still finds a way to muscle that to right for a double.
Ronnie Belliard will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Fastball's in there for strike 1.
And down by 2 here in the 6th. This is a good opportunity to get right back into this game.
Two out here and a runner at second. Has a look, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
You've got options here, so you don't need to go after this guy if you don't want to.
slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
And a nice job of keeping that runner right where he is.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded, foul. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Colvin will put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left for Florida. They trail it here 2-0. And since we've already seen what's going on in the National League, let's check out the AL action now on our out-of-town scoreboard. Called to the bullpen now is coming in to take over is the former starter, right-hander Clay Hensley. Alfonso Soriano will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And a good fastball that time from Hensley as he jumps ahead 0-1.
And if they're smart, he won't see anything close to his hittable the rest of the at-bat.
Now the pitch. And that's cut on and missed by the free-swinging Soriano, who's behind 0-2 now.
Hitting his spots with a fastball now. Got him to swing right through it.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1. And there you see, the three of us have taken our talents to South Beach. In the final year of baseball here at Sun Life Stadium, Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Karros here with the call from South Florida. Blake DeWitt will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. And he sits on the curveball there and hammers it to deep right field. There to take it is Guerrero. And that's out number 2.
And that hit streak we talked about could be in some jeopardy here as he remains hitless for the game.
Giovanni Soto will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. fastball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
And maybe you work around this guy because with the shutout going, the pitcher on deck almost certainly will be hitting.
The 2-1. And he misses again, ball 3.
Up in the count here, he can look in a specific zone and try to drive something.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. And that one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Randy Wells will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ball 1.
And I really thought they'd pinch hit for him here. I thought he'd be getting handshakes right about now.
A runner on first with 2 away. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. And 2-2. Called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger and the side is retired. We'll see Logan Morrison start things off when we come back. They're still down. It's 2-0. And there is Logan Morrison. We'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats foul. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy, and you don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Rolled foul off to the left, so they'll try it again. Another 0-2 coming. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And when you're protecting a lead in the 7th, the last thing you want to do is put a guy on base by hitting him.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, it's been an up-and-down season for him so far, but he's pitched pretty well in this one, and he's looking to even up his record if they can hold on and get him the victory.
Wes Helms will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a called strike on the corner. He didn't like that call. I don't blame him.
And this might be one of those situations where if you've been around the plate a lot, umpires, they'll reward you with a call that you maybe wouldn't have gotten earlier.
Here it comes. Hit hard to third. There to take it is Ramirez. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt, as you take a look there at what his pitch breakdown is so far.
John Baker will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
And he's been able to use that slider early in the count to get ahead.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
This is tough duty here as a pitcher. That's not the speed of the pitch down there. That's the speed of the liner going out. And when a guy squares up a hard fastball and sends it back up the box like that, look out.
Osvaldo Martinez will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Pause, now the pitch. Fouled back. Lined into left center. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
All right, a big 2-out double there is going to set up some intrigue here. You've got the possible tying run at second base, so now it becomes a question of which of the next 2 hitters would you rather face.
Out of the Cubs dugout now is manager Mike Quaddy on his way to the mound, and that's going to do it here for Randy Wells. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. A new pitcher on his way out to the mound. It's the left-hander Sean Marshall who gets the call. Hanley Ramirez will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2.
Ready now, the pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over.
And talk about getting out of a jam in a hurry. 1 pitch, and it's right back to the dugout. No sweat, he says.
8th inning coming up. Cubs lead it 2-0. Burke Badenhop will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Starlin Castro will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And Vlad will put this one away for route number 1. Well, it's been a game of starting pitching so far, as on cue we give you a look at our starter comparison for these 2 guys in our 2-0 ball game. Marlon Byrd will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Now here's the first pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. Oh, and Belliard makes the stop. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Very easily could have been extra bases down the line, but a gorgeous dive to his right gloves it, and then shades of Brooks Robinson as he fires to first for the out.
Aramis Ramirez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0.
And this has been a well-played ball game. No errors on either side.
maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0.
Showing real good patience there at the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here he comes on 3-0. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, it doesn't take a genius to see here they were not going to give him anything near the zone to hit in this at-bat. You see the sequence on show track, and this turns out to be just about the equivalent of an intentional walk.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the resurgent first baseman Carlos Pena. Now the first pitch. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Boy, and you've got to love the drama of a low-scoring game where every pitch means something.
Bullet back up the middle, and Pena's got himself a base hit. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
First hit of the series for him right there. He'd been 0 for 6 until that point, so maybe this can get him started.
Tyler Colvin will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. In there for a called strike.
And with the paucity of scoring chances we've seen, a base hit here could wind up being the one that seals the deal.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And it's imperative that you get a good jump out there at second right now, and first for that matter.
1-1 pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. Coghlan is back to the track, though, as he pulls it in, and a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Cubs strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Chris Coghlan will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Maybe a little surprising they'd make a move here with the shutout going.
And the pitch. Oh, and that is right there for strike 2.
Yeah, sometimes you keep waiting for that perfect pitch, then you look up and it's 0-2.
And some action in that Cubby bullpen as the hard-throwing right-hander Carlos Marmol starts to get ready. inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
And that's what that four-seamer will do. It has a tendency to really rise at the end.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and we showed you his numbers a minute ago. It's still early in the season, but he's definitely off to a slow start, so he'll need a good outing or two to build his confidence and lower that ERA a bit.
Omar Infante will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And in a two-run game, you'd love to get a base runner here so Vlad could maybe have a shot at tying it.
And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Esmelin Caridad will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Vladimir Guerrero will dig in. He doubled his last time. First pitch coming. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
And this is what you call a trial by fire here.
And that misses 1-1.
And he's not going to swing at borderline pitches. He knows what his assignment is.
And he takes a called strike 2. Misses, ball 2. I'm not sure, A, how you take that, and B, how it's not a strike. 3-2 now.
I think maybe the umpire got a little psyched into thinking, heck, if Vlad doesn't swing at it, it must be a ball.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. So 3-2 one more time. And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And Soto's going to look this one right into the webbing, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Ninth inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Marlins nothing. Brian Sanchez will come on now to start the ninth inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the ninth. Alfonso Soriano will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And here's a fastball that looked pretty good, but it's 1-1. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And that ball is gone. So a solo shot for Alfonso Soriano. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, this could be adding insult to injury right now as he clobbers this thing, and that'll give him even more of a cushion for the bottom of inning number 9.
Brett Sinkbile will be the new pitcher. Blake DeWitt will try again. 0 for 3 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch coming. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He's working at a 7-game hitting streak at the plate, but he's hitless thus far.
Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Right down the chute that time, 1-2.
And it just seems like whoever's out there, they've been in his head all night long.
Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Giovanni Soto will step in, 1 for 2 with a walk thus far. Hit hard, but foul. Grounded foul off to the right side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And Soto able to lay off there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to two strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting them with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
And it looks like a pinch-hitting appearance is up next, and it'll be the left-handed batting Kosuke Fukudome. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Coughlin will get under it, though, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs get one on the solo home run by Alfonso Soriano. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. It's 3-0 Chicago. Carlos Marmol is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Ronnie Belliard will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Oh, and now a swing and a drive. Deep left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. A solo shot here for Ronnie Belliard. And the Marlins strike for a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
And it probably goes without saying, but one of the keys to being a successful closer is you got to keep the ball in the ballpark. He's still got a lead to work with after this home run, but his margin for error just got a whole lot slimmer.
Logan Morrison will try and turn it around. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts thus far. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
And the one thing you don't want to do is start falling behind guys here. Now he can probably sit on a fastball 2-0.
And we see some action in the Cubs bullpen as Kerry Wood starts to limber up out there. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Boy, and he's looked all messed up during this sequence.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, number one on the list of things you don't want to be doing, you don't want to be walking guys in the 9th inning to bring the tying run to the plate. This is really playing with fire.
Wes Helms will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. And he lays off there 1-0.
And when you're trailing 3-1 late, it's important to really concentrate in every at-bat.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Already 6 balls and just 1 strike so far.
Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1.
Just trying to find something that works here.
And this is fouled straight back. Hit hard, but foul. Another 2-2 offering, and he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Swing shot back up the middle. Bird will give it a look, but this falls for a single. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Well, sometimes when a guy's struggling at the plate and you know his bat is slow, why speed it up with breaking pitches? Gets himself his first hit right here.
Emilio Bonifacio will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. John Baker will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
And if you want to make it as a Major League player, you've got to be able to know your role. That's a perfect sacrifice there. Now we'll see if they can cash it in.
Osvaldo Martinez will dig in. He doubled his last time. Here's a fastball called for strike one.
And this is a big opportunity here for a young player to prove himself to his new ball club.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And if you're looking for a pitch up to hit a fly ball here, I don't think you're going to get one.
Good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. Runners are at second and third with one down. swing, and a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And there to take it is Pena for route number 2.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. You know, those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Jose Guillen will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. One runs up high, ball 1.
Yeah, you got to get on top of that pitch or else it'll take off like that one did.
And that's too high, ball 2.
And remember, he's got a base open, so he can pick who he wants to pitch to here.
Ball 3.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
And that's finally over for a strike.
And boy, did he have to have a strike there.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And he'll put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have earned a sweep here in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over.
Not exactly a spotless ninth inning, but you can afford to give up a run when you come in with a 3-run lead, and the bottom line is, he got the job done.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
6 2/3 quality innings isn't bad, Matt. He needed a little help to get out of there in the 7th, but all in all, that was a pretty good performance on the mound.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Eric Harros. This has been a presentation of MLB 11 The Show. For more, find us online at theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 3-1. A post-game highlight package is next, so until next time, good night from South Florida.